YouTube, what's up? Jl'hoops back in a video. Now, I know I need is Jimmy on his channel, Street Talk about Basketball. Now, the NBA trade deadline is over. So, I gotta talk about the biggest winners of this NBA trade deadline. I'm gonna talk about the winners, then next video, I'm gonna talk about the losers. But to me, the biggest winner is Utah Jazz. Utah Jazz, the team right behind me. Yes, I think Utah Jazz is the next breakout team next year. I know that's a big statement because the offseason didn't start yet. But I'm saying right now, the Utah Jazz, I like the move they made for Jared Jackson Jr. And I like the team that they have so far. So, I can see Utah Jazz making a playoff. I'm not saying contenders, but making playoffs next year, most definitely. But before I start this video, I need a like, comment, subscribe, who took cases on, and follow me on social media, Unstoppable. And got 100 subscribers. You know, Jl'hoops, I know what you're doing. Come on now. Like, you guys got to one of the best upcoming basketball channels ever. Not ever, but one of the best basketball channels upcoming, most definitely, Jl'hoops. But I don't talk too much, so let's get this video started. Alright, now in the second half of the NBA season, NBA trade deadline is over. And they're all winners and losers of the NBA trade deadline. But first, I gotta talk about the NBA trade deadline winners. And to me, the two biggest winners is Utah Jazz and Washington Wizards. Washington got a bright future. But this video not about Washington. This video about the Utah Jazz. I think Utah Jazz is the next breakout team. Whoa, Jimmy, next breakout team? They are one of the worst records in the NBA. And they're 30 in defense and top 20 in offense. How could they be the next breakout team? Hear me out. If you think about next year, to me, look at this season. Keontae George is the most improved player to me. Keontae George, let's talk about him for a second. Keontae George have improved a lot. To me, a lot of people thought he'd be an inefficient small guard and stuff, but he had proved he not. Last season, he was in our lineup. Last season, he was very inefficient. He was not doing great last season. He was doing okay, but not great. But this season, he proved that he could be an all-star kind of a player. He proved that he could be a starter on the Jazz. He proved that he could be there. I don't want to say franchise player yet, but he proved it so far. He proved that he could be there. And he's showing it up. The guy had 44 the other day. The guy had game winners and having drop it every other set of game. Yes, he out with left ankle sprain, but I'm just saying, Keontae George looking like a star. Then look at this, Lloyd Marketing, their franchise player. I'm not saying Phil Conker could be a championship caliber player on the best team, but Lloyd Market looked promising, and we all know who Lloyd Market is. The guy won the most player before, so we all know who Lloyd Market is. So that's another one. Then you have Walker Kessler, who is a great shot blocker, a great player, great rim protector, who give you that double and give you that 10 rebounds and blocks. And you add a guy, Jared Jackson. So Jared Jackson is a good versatile player. Not a great rebounder like that, but a good rebounder. And he's not gonna expose because Walker Kessler in the 5 and stuff. Then Ace Bailey is showing up. Ace Bailey is doing good at the shooting guard position, averaging 40 points a game. So he doing good over there. But to me, that starting 5 is looking good. I think that looking good, I'm telling you. You tell me that starting 5 can be a top 6 seed like the Suns are right now? The Suns have good veterans on them. I think the Jazz could be just like that next year. If they get good veterans on them, get some shooting around that team, I'm telling you. I feel like they could be like Detroit of last season. I'm thinking they could be like that and make it. They could be like Orlando of the other season before that and stuff. To me, they could be like that because they have a good coach, Will Hardy. And I look at this team, they're making moves. They're tired of being poverty. They're tired of being a lottery pick. They're tired of being a top 5 pick in the draft. So they want to make moves. They want to make it that play-in. And I can see it happening, making that play-in. Because if you go next year, Memphis, they're gonna most likely not gonna have Jaw. They already traded Jared Jackson now to the team, to that Jazz. They're not gonna have Jaw most likely. So Memphis out the group. Clippers might not most likely have Kawhi next year. After trading James Harden, most likely not gonna have Kawhi because he's in the 30s. So most likely they're not gonna have Kawhi. That's another one. So to me, you telling me they can't make another spot right there? 10th seed wide open. And then Portland is good. Warriors, we don't know how the team will be next year. Porzingis is what they pay for. Yes, Porzingis and healthy. We're not going to talk about that, but still, we don't know how the team going to be. So you tell me Jazz cannot make the play-in. It don't make sense to me, and I say that. And I understand a breakout team like the Jazz can make sense. And they have good bench too. Let's talk about that too. Isaac Alia, who just had 22 assists the other day and 17 points. The guy is a bucket. The guy could play. They got Brian Selber, who's underrated. Underrated most definitely. Who could play. You got him. You have Kyle Flips. I can't say his last name, but Kyle. He could play too. You have that. Nurkic having triple-double. Nurkic having double-doubles, I see. So that's crazy right there. You have a good coach, Will Hardy. And then, to me, look at this team. Like, they can make it go. And if they get a top 5 pick, because they don't know what's records right now, currently in the NBA, right? If they get a top 8 pick, they could add a guy like Derek Peterson, add a guy like AJ, add a guy like Gary Boozer, or add a guy like Kevin Wilson, or add a guy like Brendan Mullins and stuff. They could add a guy like that to this team and help them more. And I'm telling you, watch out for Jazz. Jazz can be dangerous next year. Jazz can be dangerous. I'm not saying, championship contenders. No, that's way above. But I'm saying playoffs. Yes, they have made playoffs since Don Mitchell. They have made playoffs since that day. Since Don Mitchell, they traded Don Mitchell. They have made playoffs so far. So why not Jazz be a breakout team? Because it's early to say right now. But Jazz are my biggest winners. This trade deadline. There are a lot of surprises. I thought Giannis get traded, or I thought Michael Jr. get traded, or John Morant get traded. No one thought Jet Jackson. But that trade was good. I'm looking at a top 6 seed next year in the West. Most definitely top 6 seed in the West. Or top 8. Top 8, top 9. I'm say playing, and they can make playoffs right there. Most definitely. If they have a great offseason, I can see it happening for the Utah Jazz. But tell me down below if you guys agree with me. Do you think the Jazz definitely could be a breakout team next year? Can you think they could make playoffs, make a play-in, and actually make it to the A seed? Because I look at a solid 16 in my opinion. Tell me down below what you guys think, though. Do you agree with me or disagree with me? I don't know. Before I go to like, comment, subscribe, Jl'hoops, and follow me on social media. You guys have a great day. I'm out.